Hello folks, this is Audiotron 1003 and this is a small update and comparison video on the new Lego set that I've recently bought. Lego Creator Fiat 500 10271. So this is the box as a front, and just a reminder from the last video that I made when it was a haul, this is the back. Excuse me. So that's the image of the box, and I've actually built the car, and here it is. Now it's not really a review because I leave those kind of things to Jang Bricks and those sort of YouTube creators, because they can do a better job. This is more of a comparison. So this is what it looks like. There's my side build. I wanted the paintbrush to stay where it was, so I had one of these spare clips and decided that's what I would do. There's the little case. Now there should be two black plates there, but I took them off so that when it sits on the back of the car, it doesn't stick out so much. So that's the reason why they're not there. That's the inside. So the paintbrush and the paints go in there. So that's a small side view, so I shall move that to one side. This is the car. And like all the Lego Creator cars, we have opening doors. There's the boot, and here's the bonnet, although the bonnet's at the back. There's the engine. Here we go. So that's the engine. The back of the car. The little soft top that opens up like this. I don't like these sticking out, so I might modify them somehow and find another way of making those fit in, so it doesn't look so obvious. We have the reclining seats, or rather the seats that go forward. You've got your steering wheel and everything. So there's the other seat at the back, and the other door opens like so. What else? You've got your spare wheel, which is sitting there. And then I've decided, because this is an Italian car, I should stick with that number plate. So that's just a basic overview of this car. But I really wanted to show anyone out there who hasn't bought this car what it's like compared to other sets that I've bought. So for example, here's the Volkswagen Beetle, and this is the Fiat. So if I line them up, so you get an idea of how long or short this car is compared to the Beetle. And if I go over the top, so to speak, you can see a view of it. And if I put the Ford Mustang next to that, we have a longer car still. Now I've been told that they're roughly in proportion to each other, but having not seen all three in real life together, I wouldn't actually know. But if I move this Beetle out of the way and put that to one side, move this forward a little, just put it there, and then stick this here, there you go. It gives you an idea of the sort of length. I've tried to keep the backs lined so you can get some idea. So this is the Fiat 500, and it's what they call yellow. Now in this camera that I'm using on this tablet, that looks more creamy than yellow, but it's actually cool yellow, but this makes it look tannish. That's just the lighting in my camera. So there you go, that's what it looks like if you was looking at it from the perspective of a pedestrian. So it's a very nice little car, and it didn't take me too long. There's only 3 bags of parts in the box, so it's less than 1,000 pieces. Inside each bag, like you would expect, there'll be smaller bags of small parts. There are some delicate things that tend to want to fall off while you're building, but once it's built they stay on. So for example, things that might fall off are things like this, because they're literally just held on with one stud, but once they're in place they're fine. Anything else? So let me open up the front. You have all sorts of little fiddly things in there that want to come off. The doors want to fall off until you put this in its place. So be patient if you're going to buy this, because it does come together really well when it's built. It's just a case of not being too rough when putting these things together, because some of the angles in these builds are very cleverly put together, and consequently there's quarter tiles being used, and the 2x1 round plates like that one, for example, it helps. So that's one reason why this is a little bit delicate to build until it's put together. The only thing I'm not really happy about, but I can't really do much about this, is that gap there where the door is. But I understand why it's there. I'm tempted to want to move this along, but then that would make that a gap, so that's even worse. So I guess you have to live with that. But anyway, it's just a small overview, semi sort of review, but mainly it's a comparison for those of you out there who want to consider buying this to go with the collection. So I'll put my cars back in line and bring the side build back in with the suitcase for the artist, and there we go. So there's the cars lined up. So this is Audiotron 1003. Thank you for watching. Bye.